Hi, what's up? So this is the, let's see if I can find the name. This is the minifigure from the Charles Dickens promo set, Bob Cratchit. So I got the torso from the replacement parts at Lego. Bricks and, what's it called? Bricks and Pieces or something. So I bought 10 of these torsos. And then I bought also the headpiece, or the, not the head, but the you call it the minifigure here from the same place. And then I bought the face and the legs from a Bricklink seller. He unfortunately only had one of the heads, so I'm missing 9 heads there. I have all the hair pieces. And then this one is the gladiator, or is it gladiator, or is he a, let's see, Roman, at least Roman something. Roman, let's see, no, not that one. Let's see what exactly is called. This a Roman chariot rider from the chariot, Roman chariot that was a promo set given together with the Colosseum set. So this torso is unique from that set. So that one as well I found on Bricks and Pieces. I bought 10 of it, and then I just brick-linked some faces and some legs, because those are in many other sets as well. And then I'm still missing the helmets. I'm gonna buy those from Bricklink. And then I got these feathers that should stick into the helmet. So that's those. This is the Will Scottian minifigure from the UCS Snowspeeder set. So as some of you might know, I'm collecting Star Wars minifigures. You can see them. You can see them here. So I'm collecting all the minifigures from episode 1 until 9. So all the episode films. So I'm missing about 20 or something, 20 or 30 of something around there. And then this one is a astromech droid. He's from the Death Star playset, or that big one. Not really sure if he is in both versions, at least one of them. Yeah. So these will actually go. I have a little box here where there's some more minifigures here that I've collected. So I don't want to take down the frames every time I receive a new minifigure. So I'm collecting them here, and then when I think I have like 10 or 15. So I'm just waiting for some more mail to arrive, and then I'll take around and just fill up the frames with some new minifigs. So most of these parts here are for the or many of the parts are for the Market Street modular. That's the only modular I'm missing. So I found out that it was actually easier to just get the parts than purchase it as a full set, because it's become quite expensive. So I have 2 of these bags already with parts. It isn't the biggest modular, but I'm still missing a few parts, so I'll take this one later. So many of these parts are for Market Street, and then I have a wanted list on Bricklink with all the parts I'm missing. So I have one wanted list with the parts I have or the parts I haven't ordered. Then I have this wanted list with the parts I haven't added to the bins yet. So I'm using this list now to see which of these parts are going in there, and then just removing them from the wanted list as I put the parts into the bins. So I find the part there, put it in there, and then remove it from the list. So currently I'm missing 60 different items. So let's see how many I'm missing once I've done all these. Quite a lot of parts actually that still are available in new sets, like these doors. I honestly didn't think they still produce this, because it's kind of a special piece, but obviously they are in some new sets as well. I'm not really sure on what set it is, but the same goes with these. Still available. So that's really good, because then they are not that expensive. So I was lucky, because I have been waiting for parts I've ordered before Christmas for a long time. And today, 4 letters arrived just before the weekend. So that was really great, because I'm still missing a few parts for the Market Street, but there are some parts here for some other sets, or mocks actually, that I can start building this weekend, because I received those parts. I also have some parts here from my Bricklink order that arrived today. So let me put this here. I've already verified that the Bricklink order is complete. Okay, this is actually obsolete. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay. So the stuff I've ordered on Bricklinks are mostly parts that I couldn't order directly from Lego because they aren't available anymore. So, like this owl, for example. This is for the Market Street set. Kind of hard to see because it's all black. But this is one of the parts that you can't order new from Lego because it's not in any current set. Or it's just because Lego doesn't have it in stock at the moment for some reason. That's also possible. It's sometimes hard to use the phone on BrickLink. Just took up Lego hobby after 10 years away from it. Ordered Barracuda Bay yesterday. Oh, cool! You have the original Barracuda ship. That's not only one of your favorites. That's one of the Lego classics that many people put very high. I've never been into pirates and stuff, but I've seen both the old one and also the new one, and they look really good. Looks like great sets, both of them. I almost actually purchased the new one because it looked like a really fun build. And it's not too late. Another tip I can give is that many of at least in Market Street, it's way cheaper to order if you need the minifigs, because this like the Market Street modular, it's quite popular. So ordering the minifigs on BrickLink, it could be quite expensive, but if you part out the minifigures and then just order like the legs and the torso and the head and the headgear, if you order everything separately, maybe also from different stores, together with the other parts, of course, to save on shipping, it will be way more affordable to do that than to order complete minifigs. It's a bit more hassle, of course, because you need to often order from multiple page stores. But when you at least when you need quite a lot of different parts, you probably need to order from quite a lot of stores anyway. So then it pays off big time. So you saw that I had quite a lot of parts in these two bins before I started adding these parts here now, and that's because I started actually just looking at my own parts that I had from before, and I found quite a lot of the parts for Market Street there. Okay, so now I've actually found 21 different parts already. That's really neat. Yeah, and I need to, okay. Yeah, I can do that later. This is another one of those pieces I didn't think Lego produced this anymore. I thought maybe that it was out of production and that the leaves that I use now were a bit differently, but obviously not, because I could order this one new. So in some of the 2020 or 2021 sets, they still use this, and they are nice. So it's not weird in any way. I was just what you say, a bit surprised by it. Pleasantly surprised, of course. Let's see. There it goes. Yeah, and there's still something I'm missing here. Okay, so I have this one, so should be 28. So once I have all the parts for Market Street, I think I'll do another live stream where I build it, because it's quite a rare set. So probably would be fun to see it being built. Then I can take the footage from the live stream and make a time lapse of it afterwards, I guess. This is one of the parts that Lego doesn't produce anymore, and it's it's one of those parts that is pretty hard to get when you're, for example, wanting to complete Market Street, and that's because it's not available in many sets. Some of the sets it's available in are sets that are highly sought after, like Market Street, but also I think it's not the cafe corner. I'm still missing the door that goes the other way. This goes. I'm not really sure. This is the left that goes left. And then I also need the one that goes right. And then that one is also pretty hard to come by. So yeah, some of the parts aren't that easy to find, or you can find them, but they are often quite expensive. So. This process here with ordering parts and everything, that's also one of the reason why making models yourself, either completing official models, or what I really thought about was just making mocks and stuff. It takes a lot of time because you need to find out what parts you need, then you need to order them, and then you need to do this, wait for parts. Yeah, so it takes quite a lot of time. So that's why I think that people that build mocks, they often spend more time getting things done than people that just buy a set and then just building it. But I think this process is a lot of fun, so I don't mind. And not at all, because this is part of the fun. And also just going there and waiting for stuff to arrive, that's a lot of fun. And when it arrives, you get quite happy, because then you can start building stuff you've planned or stuff you're waiting to see how it's going to look. Using the mobile phone to do this is quite cumbersome. So excuse me for looking into the phone all the time, but I need to just fill out what I've found here. Okay, let's see all these. No, that's not that one. And it's also important to do this to be sure that you're removing the right parts from the list, because otherwise it's going to be a big mess, and then you start building it and find out that you're missing some parts, and that's the most frustrating part if you do that. Okay, that should be it. Okay, so I'm removing 16 more items here. Okay, so let's see then. Okay, then we have headgear. Headboards. So, not that many people here, but you guys who are here, are there anything you would like me to either talk about or discuss, or some videos you would like to see in the future, or live videos I should do or something. If you think about anything, just let me know. Feedback or suggestions for sets or new videos or whatever. I try to do things that I guess a bit differently, maybe from some of the from a lot of the other YouTube channels. I will try to focus more on mocks than quite a lot of other people do, because that's the part of the hobby that I'm most interested in. But I also, of course, build Lego sets quite often, because there's a lot of great sets out there. What's my favorite set? That's a tricky one. In general, I like Lego trains. I like Lego Star Wars, and I like modular buildings quite a lot. All of those. I think maybe that at least one of my favorites is the Emerald Knight train. I think it's just so fun that they managed to build so as a train set that looks so good, and at the same time has this kind of complex functionality with all the gears and stuff, and the way it moves and everything. That's one of the favorites. I think also the modelers are hard. I really like the Green Grocer, but I also really like the Assembly Square modular. Well, yes, the Millennium Falcon, the UCS one. That's a really cool build. A lot of details and takes a long time to build them. The time I had building that set over several days and nights together with friends, it was a great experience. So the only problem with that set is that you need to find somewhere to display it. You could, of course, just build it and then just remove it and stack it away or sell it or something, because just the building process is a lot of fun. But it's a really nice set to have on display as well. Okay, so now I have found all the parts here that are for the Market Street. Was a bit quick on exiting the wanted list. I can just so I completed that minifig. I'm missing the headgear for that one, but I have it there. Okay, so and this one is going there. So I'm missing 11 items. No, 10 items. I'm missing 10 items. No, 9 items actually. Nine parts are still missing. And one of them I've ordered, so I'm still waiting for it in the mail. The rest of the parts are parts that are quite hard to come by. It's one minifig and some other stuff that's kind of hard to come by, but I'm going to order them within a month or something. But I'm stacking up to order it together with other stuff I need, so I can save money on shipping. So for now, I'll just take these and put it in a shelf I have behind me here, just to have some kind of organization on everything. I really like custom train builds. Yeah, I would watch that live. Yeah, that will happen. I promise you. But first I need to build something. I guess that I need to make some kind of plan for a mock, so I can build it live. I have. If anyone saw the video I added last with when I added the ball bearings to the Lego carriages. So I only done that on one of the carriages. So I'm going to do that on 3 more, so I can have a live video where I add that to the 3 other carriages. I can also have a live video where I expand the train layout upstairs, because I bought 2 more tables that I'm going to put in. The only problem is that it's up in the garage, and that's not isolated. And now I have it's 11 minus 11 degrees minus outside, so it's quite cold up there. But maybe next week, because it's the weather forecast say it's going to be a few plus degrees plus next week, so I might do it then. And you also wrote that nice to have some background content when sorting Lego. Yeah, I agree. I often do that myself when I do stuff exactly like this, or when I'm just sorting parts, or actually also when I'm building a set. I just put on some YouTuber that streams something about Lego live. I completely agree. Okay, so next up now is that I've a few years back, I think it's 4 or maybe 5 years ago, I made I can show you guys a picture of it. I made a mock of BB-8 from Star Wars, and I made some copies of it. So and some people wanted to purchase it. So the problem was that I sold out every single one. So I don't have any more. I don't have it myself anymore. So it's this one. So I made it for the Force Awakens premiere, I think. So I started gathering quite a lot of parts actually for it. And I think that I have the rest of the parts I need for it in the orders I have here. So that's next up here. Let's see. I'm missing 6 different parts. Yeah, and everything is here, I hope. So that's actually a video I'm planning to make soon. I can make one live video when I build it, and then I'm also going to make a regular YouTube video presenting the model and showing the build and everything, because I think that could be a fun video to watch. So this is a mock. And I have instructions on this on Rebrickable, if you guys are interested. But I guess see the video first to see what it is. It's not an expensive set to find parts for, because when I designed it, I tried to use just the regular pieces, and all the pieces, even though this one is 5 years old or something, all the pieces for it is still in production, so no hard pieces to find here. That's also why I had quite a lot of them in my own collection. And now the parts I was missing, I ordered double of, so I should have enough to make one more actually if I need to. Okay, there it is. The one to list is empty, so this should be all the parts for that model. I'll plan I think I'm going to do a live video on that tomorrow or on Sunday, but I'm going to plan that video so I can post it on YouTube in advance, so people can know when to expect it. Okay, so I have more parts here. I need to think why I ordered it. So I guess these are extra for the BB-8. So that was part I didn't have from before. So those I can just put them into the parts archive. Nice to have later, I guess. How often do you stream? I guess, yeah, I'm from Norway. I'm not really sure. I guess some of the viewers I have are from Norway, but I'm still speaking English. But if everyone's from Norway, I can switch. But I'm guessing that could be some people from outside of Norway as well. How often do I stream? It's a bit on and off, but I guess I'm just getting started on YouTube, so it's a bit infrequent. But I want to do stuff more frequently, so I hope that I can maybe stream once a week or something starting now. Yeah, English is okay. Yeah, it's nice to me as well because then I can practice my English. It isn't that good, but it helps. It helps doing stuff like this. So maybe it's going to be better. I guess it will be after a period of time. Yeah, so I've ordered some pieces that I just really like to have, like a piano tile or just a little dinosaur. No plan with it, but just fun to have. I actually have 2 other dinosaurs. Yeah, there is one more. There is one more mock here, but I honestly don't. Why don't I have it? I don't have a list of the parts for it. I just know that quite a lot of these parts is for a mock that I planned, and it's a mock of a. I have the holiday train, the one of the quite new one, but it's not, that one is not motorized. So I made a wagon with a engine inside, and I wanted that wagon to be in the same color scheme as the train. So like dark blue, red, and dark tan windows. So if you know the set I'm talking about, you know how it looks. So these parts are for that model, but I need to just make a list first before I put the parts in a bin or something. But I know that these parts, these ones here, these ones, I guess these ones, all these, and these ones are for these, and these are extra because I'm fully out. Yeah, I have just one of it. So I try to, when I see that it's a common part that I'm out of, I try to add it to a wanted list so I can order it for the next time I've ordered parts. Yeah, these, yeah. Let's see. Oh, this one goes here. Let's see, it's down here, I guess. So you told me that, Håkon, you told me that you were sorting Lego. Are you sorting out your parts in a kind of system, or are you sorting Lego for completing sets, or just interesting to know what people are doing? I have no idea why I ordered these. Huh. I guess I'll just put them in the parts organization here, so I find it later if I need to. Okay, I think I was missing a minifigure on the one of the Winter Village sets. And it was a minifigure that was, I think it were only 4 sellers on Bricklink that had it. So I did as I told you guys before, that I ordered all the different parts separately. So I'm still missing the torso. But I think that's the guy that I'm missing. I'll need to check. if it is. Let's see. I'm still missing the torso. Is it that order? No, it's from before Christmas, I guess. Could it be in this one? No. It was not this one then. No. This one then. No. That is actually completed. Okay, so it was after Christmas. Yeah, here it is. Okay, this torso is missing this one. Black torso with white hands. You are sorting in small cases for liter by part. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So you are sorting your Lego parts from when you were a child. Yeah. That's nice. So this torso is in 12 minifigs. So I can see if I'm on the right track here with completing this one. Yeah, it's this one. So it's this minifigure here that I'm completing. He's from the, let's see, he's in one set. And he's from the Winter Village Bakery. So I was missing, I'm not sure where that guy's gone, but I was missing him. He isn't that expensive actually, but most of the stores that has the figure in the States and shipping from the United States to Norway for one minifigure is ridiculous because the shipping is so high. Yeah, and there's actually just 11 stores that has it. So it's 14 minifigure available on Britlink for this one. Probably because the Winter Village Bakery is quite a popular set. So I guess I'll just put him up here. I know where I'm receiving the torso in a few weeks or something. So okay, so the piano and the dinosaurs are going into the archive. That's just something I want to have for fun. It might also be that I'm going to build a piano sometimes. So then I have. And where are animals here? Dinosaurs are mammals, aren't they? Or are they birds? No. I'm going to call it mammals for today. Okay, so as I told you, these minifigures are from the Chariot and the Charles Dickens tribute. Still missing some feathers. I have 6, missing 4. Still missing 10 helmets. I'm missing 9 heads. I haven't even ordered them, so I need to do that. But I'll just take a clean bin to have these in, so I know. Yeah. I don't really have any plan with this. It was just that I found the torsos and then I figured that okay, the torsos were quite unique and could be popular in the future, and then I have something to trade for some other stuff I want. Because these ones actually didn't cost me that much at all. So I guess if I sell them on Bricklink, I could make quite a lot on it. Money I can spend on other stuff I want. So I think these are, let me see. I think these are some minifigures I planned on completing from this Sesame Street. Let me see here. Let me see. There are 6 minifigures here. And yeah, the legs are for Ernie. And let's see. Yeah, these ones are for Oscar. So I actually have, I believe, yeah, here it is. So I've ordered that one before, the Oscar, the head. So in the set, this one goes below it. And then he has that one up because he's sitting inside a what do you call it? He's sitting inside a trash container, trash can. I'm still missing the trash can, but I have 5 trash cans on my wanted list. So once I find 5 trash cans, then I'll have 5 of him. I have, as I said before, absolutely no idea on what I'm going to do with it, but yeah, some things are just fun to have. I can put these in the same bin as the other ones, and these are the legs for Ernie. So yeah, then I'm missing his head. I have no idea where I'll find the head, but maybe it will pop up on Bricklink sometime. I have a notification on it because now it's not available at all, but if someone puts it out there at a reasonable price, I can get 5. So this is Ernie. And I also have Bert, his torso. I have 5 of that one as well. And and the same there, I have notification on the head, and the legs are dark green. Yeah, dark greens, similar to this one, but just dark green. So yeah, that is also on my wanted list. Not that hard to get, but the heads are quite hard to get. This there. This one was extra. Let me see. So then the only thing left is these. And I have no idea of why I ordered these. Fun to have or something. I'm not really sure what the part is called either. Even called. I need to check the. It might be that I had some plan with it. Okay, so it's a mini sack, but the part number I can check it up here on Bricklink. 629141. Yeah, okay, found it. Okay, it's in 42 different sets. And this one is in green. Is that yeah, that's not common at all. Okay, so that's 2 from the Sesame Street set. And it's in one other set actually, and that's the Christmas X-Wing. The employee exclusive set, and that is a really popular set. But okay, who in the Sesame Street set, where is this one used, and why did I order 10 of it? I think I might just have gone through all the parts on the Sesame Street set and just seen this one and just, that one is fun to have. I'm guessing that's why. But let's see how the part is used then in the set. I can't see it here. I have the set inside, so I can. It's not done yet. I'm not done building it, but I can't see it. So I guess it's just part of the in part of the inside of the building or something. Okay, so probably no plan with that purchase. Just the only plan was it's fun to have. They cost 6 kroner each, almost $1 each. So yeah, okay. I'll put them together with minifigure accessories or something. Yeah, it could be a nice accessory when building a mock sometime, I guess. Yeah, I can put it here. Okay, so that was what I planned to do. I'm not really sure what to do now. Yeah, I have the mock to build, but I want to plan that so more people can join in if they want to. yeah, I also have actually, once I've done that one, I have actually a BB9 set in here. So this is also a mock of a BB9. It's looks quite similar to BB8. And then I also have a DO from episode 9. Same here, a mock I made, so I'm going to build that one as well. And lastly, I have a mock of Boba Fett. But these are actually all the parts for the mock. But after I found all the parts, I found out that I want to improve the mock a bit. So I'm going to do that first, and then I probably need to reorganize the parts. So that one's going to be a bit. Okay, I can do this. I have the Knights of Ren transport ship. I got this on a discount, and the only reason why I got it is because I wanted the 2 minifigures here, the Knights of Ren. I think this set, when you see it here, it looks kind of okay, but to me, this set is just, it makes no sense at all. It's expensive on full price. It's really expensive. It doesn't have any interior. There's nowhere to put this. If you turn the ship upside down, it looks like nothing on the underside. It's not even a picture of how it looks beneath. I've seen a YouTube video, or I saw some pictures on Brickset or something. It looks, yeah, there's one thing to open up here, so you can. I'm not sure if you even can fit a minifigure down there, and the other one is sitting outside the ship. You can see right through it here. I guess that if you build it and just put it on the wrong angle, I think it looks like a terrible model. And as I said, I only got it for the minifigs. I've tried to put it out on my Bricklink store as listed without the minifigures, but new. But and I put it out really cheap, like 200 nooks or something. But I guess that it will never sell because people aren't interested. So I think what I'll end up doing is just parting it out and take all the parts into my parts library, because I guess there are some parts I can use here for different things. Probably parts I don't have. But there's also probably quite a few parts that I don't need, but that's always the case when sorting out. So, but actually, it looks like there's quite a lot of small parts there, so it might be quite okay set to part out. I'm going to extract the minifigures anyway, so I can do that now. Feels kind of stupid to buy a set only to get the minifigures, but it was 40% off, so I got it for 450 NOK. And if you buy these minifigures separately, they cost 180 NOK each, so that's 360 NOK. So that's almost what I purchased the whole thing for. And these are from episode 9, so as I collect all the minifigures, I need these too. So yeah, it's crazy how expensive some of the minifigures are, but that's probably because there are more people that are like me, that they want to collect them. So I've done this kind of thing a few times before, like in the Tantive 4. I did the same thing. I took out the minifigures and then sold the set. And that was quite easy to sell because that's a better looking set. So, and then for me, the minifigures, they are quite inexpensive doing it that way because I can sell the set. And for people that are not interested in minifigures, it's a cheap way to get a new set, because I'm just carefully opening these to take out the parts for the minifigures, and then I'm just carefully putting it back. So yeah, I probably don't even need to look, but I just want to see. Okay, so there's a minifigure in bag 1, in bag 3, and bag 4. Okay, so I'll start with bag 1. So I'll just open it up like that, and then I'll just fold it later and put a little tape on it, so stuff doesn't fall out. And problem could be that sometimes they put like a head inside one of these inner trays or something. Yeah, like here they have the helmet. And just okay. There is the leg. Here is the torso. I'm guessing it has a headpiece as well. Let's see. It annoys me a bit because there are 6 of these Knights of Ren, and Lego has put them into 4 different sets. So, and of course, it's the some of the sets, like the Millennium Falcon, is the kind of the biggest set in the wave and stuff like that. So that's okay. That's dark. That's quite annoying. But now I have 4 of them, so I'm still missing 2. I'm missing the one from Millennium Falcon, and I'm missing the one from the Sith TIE Fighter. Okay, so he also okay. So he has this. He has this weapon. I want the weapon as well. Okay, so let's see what parts. I need quite a lot of parts actually for that weapon. Where do I find those? Are they here? No, I don't think so. I think they are here actually. Okay. Might be that I have these parts from before, but I really don't know why I'm doing this, but because I guess I pretty much know that I'm going to part out this set eventually anyway, because this one is not going to sell, I can promise you. This is not a set you want to buy without minifigures. Let's see. Yeah, that should be it. Okay, so it's like, yeah, it would be nice to, I think if they made like a bigger model of this, it's a cool ship. Like if it was twice the size or something, and you had 6 Knights of Ren, and you don't need Leia, you don't need Rey there. You could have Chewbacca there because they capture. No, they don't. Yeah, or I can't really remember. Do they capture Chewbacca? Is there one of the First Order ships? Okay, I can't remember, but make a bigger set of this, like twice the size, and then have all the Knights of Ren in it. It would make much more sense. And I think this model would, this ship would look a lot better if it were bigger. It's a cool looking ship in the movie. A UCS version of this model would be great, I think. The only downside is that it's quite black, but yeah, I think that would be cool. I would even accept if there were 2 sets. Like you could have like 4 Knights of Ren in this set, and then you could have, for example, a battle pack set or something with 2 Knights of Ren and Kylo, or something like that. Like yeah, that would be one way of doing it. I guess that would be more acceptable. I heard that it's coming in the summer. I think there's coming a set from Clone Wars called Bad Batch. So can't remember if it's 4 or 5 different clone troopers that in the series are called the Bad Batch because they are kind of what do you call it? They are going rogue, kind of. So, and they have this ship, and then all the minifigures, all the members of Bad Batch is coming in the same set, and that's great because that's what Lego should have done here. But at least it's good they are doing it in the Bad Batch set, because that's another one that people are really waiting for, and the minifigures, they haven't been released before, the Bad Batch minifigures. So that will be great, I think. But including a Knights of Ren in the Millennium Falcon, it makes no sense because they have no relation to that ship. And the same goes with the Resistance X-wing that they also included a Knights of Ren in. It doesn't make any sense. It's just to annoy people like me that collect them. Yeah, okay. That's just me ranting, I guess. But other than that, these Knights of Ren, or actually quite a lot of the recent minifigures, they look great, I think. And these ones looks really good. I can't wait to have all 6 of them. So yeah, I'm still waiting for someone to put them in the 2 ones I'm missing out on sale or something on Bricklink, or finding someone in Norway that has it, because the only one I see now is abroad or in Europe. But can't wait too long either, because then the sets they are in are going to be out of stock, and then I'm guessing that the price on those is going to go up. So, but I can wait a bit more. Now they cost like $15 or something, isn't it? Something like that. Yeah, maybe a bit more, like almost 20 maybe. Yeah, around $20 each for those 2. So it's a bit high when you consider that in Norway we have this tax on stuff we order from this international stuff we order. You get taxed if it's worth more than around $35. The way that works is that the tax is quite high, so you want to avoid that if you're not buying something that's really expensive. So when buying minifigures, you quite fast get above 350 NOK. That's hard to come by. I said this set should have been the size of the Falcon with all. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, because you didn't even need the Falcon set for episode 9. You could have made the biggest set in that wave. You could have made it this one, because it's a new ship, not seen before. It looks cool. Yeah, I think that would sell like crazy if they've done that. Millennium Falcon, yeah, it was probably a few grandparents that bought it for Christmas for kids that didn't have the previous one. I get that, but and it's a set that people recognize. Parents recognize it. They've seen the movie. They've seen the previous movies. They go, okay, this looks fun. The Millennium Falcon, I can buy that to my kid. I get that, but I still think that something fresh would have sold quite well. But I guess also that yeah, they probably know what they're doing, in like for making the most money. I guess they know exactly what they're doing. But that's probably a reason why. I guess. Yeah, okay, so I'll put it away. I'll keep it on bricklaying for a few more weeks, maybe. Maybe I'll also make a discount on it, because parting out one set takes a lot of time. There's two of that. If I had like 10 of it, it would be easier to part out. But I'm not going to get 10 of this. So, yeah. Another bonus is that I now have an extra ray that I don't need, so I can trade it or sell it. So, yeah, I'll just put it up here for now. I actually have, no, that's Leia. Leia, Ray, they look similar to one another. Okay. 2 more Knights of Ren. I will, I can show you guys if you're interested. I can actually build some of them. So I have 2 Knights of Ren here. I don't remember their names. They have kind of strange names to me, so I don't go around remembering it. But this is another one of the episode 9 minifigures. He's one of the, is he a spy or something? Quite early in episode 9, he goes. The Millennium Poe Dameron is out running with the Millennium Falcon in the opening scene. I think it is one of the opening scenes, quite early in the movie, where he meets this one, and he gets some kind of information from him. I can't remember exactly what information it is. Let me see what this name is. What this alien is called. I have a list here of the minifigures. Let me see. I think it's from the Millennium Falcon set. Let me see. So I have a document on Dropbox where I keep track of all the minifigures that I have, that I don't have yet, that I've ordered, that I have in this box. So let's see. He's from episode 9 at least, and he's called. Yeah, Bulio. So he's also from episode 9. And since he is in the Millennium Falcon set and not released in any set before, he was also quite expensive. Then we have the, let's see here. This one I actually received yesterday, I think it was. Quite a lot of orders coming in, because I've ordered stuff before Christmas, and Christmas is a really busy time for the postal office, and then Corona and everything makes things go slow. Oops. So this is also from episode 9. That's because the episode 9 is the movie I'm missing the most of. It's quite new as well, so the minifigures aren't that old. But this one is the let's see, the Sith Jet Trooper. I think, yeah. The Sith Jet Trooper, and he is from, I think it's a kind of battle pack set. Yeah, I think so. And from the same set, this one is the Sith Fleet Officer. So this one. He's from the same set. So yeah, these are 1075. This one is 1076. So quite new figures. Then I have the blue astromech droid. He doesn't have a number like most of the other ones. And I can't find any reference to him in the movies, but he's in the UCS Death Star set, the playset. And I ordered it because that set is listed as episode 4. But as he doesn't have any name, I couldn't find him from one of the movies. But there might be a blue astromech droid in one of the movies, and that he has a name, but that Lego has released it without any name. So if any one of you know if he appears in one of the original movies, because he's listed in the Death Star set, the original first Death Star. So if any one of you guys know if he is from one of the movies, let me know, because I try to put all the minifigures in a kind of chronological order. So from episode 1, and then from when they appear and up until episode 9. So if he appears in episode 4, I would like to have him next to some of the other characters that appear in the Death Star scenes. Next one here is another one I got today. So this is Will Scottian from the UCS Snowspeeder. I think this one is the pilot of one of the Snowspeeders that tries to put the cable around the legs on the AT-80. And I think the other minifigure in that set, let me see, that's kind of a cool story. If I can just let me see. This guy is from episode 5. He has to be. Okay, episode 5. Let's see if Will Scottian. Yeah, and I think he is the pilot. He is the pilot, but I think the co-pilot is Wes Jansen. It's mostly likely a background droid. I don't really recognize it. No, I don't either. Yeah. So his co-pilot is named Wes Jansen, I think. And Wes Jansen was played by a guy I've actually met. That's quite cool. So when I met that guy who played Wes Jansen, the minifigure his minifigure wasn't released yet. So at the time he didn't know. But once the minifigure was released, his godson, a friend of mine that lives here in Sarpsborg, the godson of the guy who plays Wes Jansen, he got this minifigure and sent it to him. He lived in London, in UK. The guy who played Wes Jansen lives there. So he got it. He got this minifigure. He died a few years ago. And I think that Wes Jansen, not this one, but Wes Jansen, he appeared in the Assault on Hoth set, the playset, the big playset that got quite a lot of people weren't that happy with that set. But I like it because Wes Jansen appeared in minifigure form there. And since I know the guy who played it, that's quite cool. I'll show you guys a picture. Here it is. He was at this is the guy who plays Wes Jansen, and that's me. And he was at the Force Awakens premiere here in Fredrikstad, because he knows Simon, which I know, who lives in Sarpsborg, because Simon is this guy's godson. So that's quite funny. He got Wes Jansen to come to Fredrikstad. So that's a funny story. This here is, let me see, I think this is a Thai bomber pilot. I think. I need to verify, of course, and I'm going to verify before I put it up on the shelf. Let me see. So he could be in episode 4, 5, or 6. He's not an Imperial officer. Let me see. No, it's not episode 3. Could it be? No. No. Yeah, TIE bomber pilot. I have it here. So he is from episode 5. 0457. So that's quite an old one. Not a rare one or anything, but it's quite an old one. This guy. Do anyone recognize him? So I think this guy is from episode 3. Let me see, or am I just completely wrong now? No, maybe not. Maybe not. Let me see. Which guy is this? No, it's not that one. Is it this one? No, let me see. Is it? No. No. Episode. He's from episode 6. This is Reese. And he is from. He's part of the crew that works for Jabba the Hutt. So I think this one is from the what is it called? The Jabba the Hutt. He has this ship, this skiff that goes out on the desert. He's one of the guards there that works for Jabba. So by getting him, I think I have all the different characters that appear in either Jabba's palace or everything related to Jabba in the original trilogy. All the characters that has gotten a minifigure. This was the last one I was missing. So that's cool. This one is fairly simple. I found that a mouse droid is kind of a character. So this is from the UCS, not UCS, but the Death Star playset, I think. Or it might also be from a Imperial Star Destroyer. But it's brick built. It hasn't been released any other way. So it's really simple, very common parts, but it looks like a mouse droid actually. So not too bad. I guess it could have been done even better with a mold, but to me this is okay. So I think this it's quite iconic. I think because when I saw episode 4, I really remember this little guy. So I think to me at least it's important to have this as part of the kind of Star Wars history. So this is a weaving pilot. The weaving, or actually I can't remember now. Let me check. He's a weaving pilot, but I need to, because I have listed this one in episode 3, and I just want to check why I did that. Let me see. Yeah, V-Wing pilot. He's from a set called a V-Wing set. Yeah, and that set is listed as an episode 3 set. I honestly can't remember seeing a V-Wing in episode 3. Can't really remember it. But he's from... probably is though. Because he's from this set. Yeah. So I have the droid, I think, already. So he's from episode 3. He's the last in my list. He's the last minifigure before episode 4. I don't think he's the last guy to appear in episode 3, but in my list he is on the last at least. So yeah. Then there's one more here, and that's a Imperial officer, I think. I can show you guys a bit. Let's see, I can see more if you want. How many Star Wars minifigures do you have, and how many are you missing? Let's see. I have. Oh, that's stupid. I have an Excel sheet here, but it doesn't. On my phone, it doesn't show me how many lines it have. But I can open the document on my PC. I'm using my PC for streaming, but let me see. Then I can see actually how many I have. Let me see. I have. Okay, then I need to subtract how many I'm missing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so I'm missing 38, and that means I have 266 different ones. And that's only loose minifigures. So I have, of course, some minifigures in some of the Star Wars set I still have, but 266, and I'm missing 38. By getting the 38, I would have all the different characters that are appearing in episode 1 through 9. So not including Rogue One, not including Solo, not including Mandalorian, Clone Wars, just the movies. This last one here is from, he's an Imperial officer from episode 4. He's either from a Death Star or an Star Destroyer set, I think. He's quite new. He's number 877. So can't really remember, but I can of course check to see which set he is from. So I'm still waiting for a few minifigures in the mail. I'm waiting for Zuckus. He's the bounty hunter from episode 5. He's the last bounty hunter I'm missing. I'm waiting for 5 minifigures actually that I've ordered from a guy here in Norway. That should arrive on Monday or something. Tuesday. Tuesday is the next day with mail. So once I get those 2 orders, I guess I will update the walls. Okay, so he's from the Advent calendar from 2017. So he only appears in the Advent calendar. So quite a common character. So I also have some more brick built. So this is parts for a droid. I think I'm only missing the printed headpiece. This is parts for a what do you call it? Droideka from episode 1, and I'm completing one of the rare ones that has these copper parts. So these are really hard to come by. This I can take it out. These here. Yeah, it has 2 of these. I only have 1 of it, so they are quite expensive. And it should also have, I don't have that, but this has this cone, 2x2 cone in copper that I'm also missing. And then I have 1 part that I got today. It's going for one of these 3, but I can't remember which ones. I'm just putting it out here. And this is for a gonk droid. So it has a 2x2 tile with print that I'm missing. So again, I did this because it's way cheaper to just assemble the parts and find the parts separately than ordering them complete. Getting a kind of droidecar complete, I think, is about 200 NOK or something. Getting it part by part takes a bit more time, but if you're patient, you'll find a store that has this copper piece and that has 10 other pieces you need as well, and then it's okay to buy it. So, like for example, this one, the headpiece, I know a guy that has it. He has this minimum purchase of 250 kroner. So I'm just waiting for me to need more parts in his store, and then I can buy it. If he doesn't sell it to someone else, of course. But patience often helps a bit when dealing with collecting stuff, and sometimes it doesn't. I have so many figures I haven't gotten yet, and I've seen this price on it just skyrocketing. Seen that Clone Wars, everything related to Clone Wars has really gone up in popularity the last 2-3 years. And some of the minifigures that appear in the Star Wars Episode 2 or 3, but also appearing in Clone Wars, are just woohoo skyrocketing. So you can probably talk about 300 to 400% increase in 2 years on some of those. And not only that, but as time goes by, there are quite a lot fewer of them as well. So hard to get. Yeah. Is there anything else you guys want to see or talk about? Because I think I might call it a day now. I need to go to bed soon because I have kids that wake up 6 or 7 tomorrow. So, but if there's something you want to ask or something you want to see here in the Lego room, I can show you. But if not, I guess I'll stream either tomorrow night or Sunday night building BB-8. Someone has mentioned me something here. Is it? No, that was something else. Yeah, okay, then I guess I'll just log off. And thank you guys for tuning in for this Lego sorting hobby. I guess also next time I stream, I'll prepare a wanted list for these things here. It might actually be that I have most of the parts for it, but I'll just put it somewhere and take it back in November of 2021, I guess. I make a prepare it for the winter layout of next year. Yeah, see you later. Good night. I have one question I thought about. We have snow here now. How would it be to have like a outdoor train layout? I see that outdoor Lego train layouts are quite popular on YouTube. And since we have snow here now, that's something you don't see every day on YouTube, at least. It could be fun. I could take I have a model here of a Norwegian train, a model I made myself. It's motorized with a PF engine, and can get some fresh batteries in, take it for a spin. It would be cool, yeah. I have a garden outside. It's quite flat. I've made train layouts there before, but flat surface floor is always working. Once you go outside, you derail and everything, so it takes quite a lot of time. Yeah, but part of me really wants to do it. I think it would be fun and probably quite popular on YouTube. Okay, but I need to see what the kids want to do tomorrow as well. I know they wanted to go ice skating, so, and it's also going to be quite cold, so I need to see how long they want to stay outside. I have enough train tracks for quite a long loop, but I'm not going to do any live video of it. But I could make a loop. I could even make the loop tomorrow and then shoot a video on Sunday. It's no problem to keep it out during the night. Okay, I'll look into it. Maybe I'll do that. I think that will be a fun video. Okay, yeah, that's going to be it for now. Thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions, just comment on another video or something. if you have any suggestions on stuff to do or whatever. So thank you for watching. Talk to you soon. Bye bye.